Okay, man, I think we're live. What do you
I
think?
just want to pet the squirrel!
Oh, turtles.
Beginning the normal.
Everyone thinks because you're a zombie, you don't
Me
know
too.
good coffee. Well, they're wrong. There's only one brew that gets my seal of approval. Deadly Grounds coffee is my guilty pleasure. The aroma is so intoxicating. Everyone thinks because you're a zombie, you don't know good coffee. Well, they're wrong. There's only one brew that gets my seal of approval. Deadly Grounds coffee is my guilty pleasure. The aroma is so intoxicating. It brings all my neighbors out of the woodwork. Deadly Grounds coffee. Coffee to die for and zombie approved. It's good to get a little deadly. Use the front door! Oh, they're so disgusting.
The Dorkening and all affiliated shows are not intended for anyone under the age of 18. The following may contain discussions or scenes that have adult situations, graphic violence, nudity, strong sexual content, and graphic language. This show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Little two little three little two little three little squirrels, 4 little 5 little 6 little squirrels, 7 little 8 little 9 little squirrels, 30 little squirrel nuts. Little 2 little 3 little squirrels, 4 little 5 little 6 little squirrels, 7 little 8 little 9 little squirrels, 30 little squirrel nuts.
Nuts! Ah!
1 little, 2 little, 3 little squirrels, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little squirrels, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little squirrels.
30 squirrel nuts! Ah!
Wow.
You know, I did
Well, hello.
that
Welcome back
show.
to another episode of. Yes.
We've been scrolling out since we were playing the intros. We're already doing this wrong. Or maybe right.
Yeah, there's no hellos anymore.
Yeah.
There's
So,
total chaos.
yeah, I was going to say, welcome back to the chaos. My life has been chaos since like 10 p.m. last night. At least now
You're
I
married
can
to
hang out with
chaos.
these guys. Yeah, I'm married to chaos. I love chaos.
Yeah.
Our offspring has been why it's been chaos since 10 p.m. last night. So, yeah. Hello, people.
You know how I used to always like on podcasts and stuff make the whole Guatemalan kid joke?
Mm-hmm.
I actually have a Guatemalan kid officially at the haunt now.
Okay.
Yay!
So I'm excited. He is awesome. One of my favorites.
Can you teach him a song?
I'm sure I heard. Yeah, I can teach him a song.
1 little, 2 little, 3 little.
I knew you were going to do that. When I'm around him, I'll make him learn it and sing it for you. I'll have him put on the top hat and have a cane and do a little dance.
Oh man, that you know, when we were coming up with the show, that was the whole thing. She's like, "Oh, we need some kind of intro," and I was joking. I was like, 1 little, 2 little, 3 little squirrel nuts, and I sent her 2 different things, and she combines them, and I'm like, "Are you serious?" And she goes, "Yes, heck yes." Oh my god!
And if you're just tuning in, we make no apologies.
Oh, I'm not apologizing for nothing.
That is why in the little thing where it says what the show's about, a show about nothing. And the name means nothing. It's something my kid said earlier. Pacific Ocean Blues.
Well,
That sounds good.
I mean, the name of the show is 30 Squirrel Nuts, and that justifies everything that we do on this show. It is 30 minutes of us squirreling, and yes, we know we're nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nuts.
Oh, nuts.
And I even know a couple of registered nuts that have been on the show.
Yep.
Well, on the network, I should say.
Oh,
I just want to get this out of the way right now. Kyle, Hell's Dungeon missed you so much, and it was so good to have you back this past weekend, brother.
You just missed me and all my wonderful honey glazeness.
Definitely.
The videos
Tearaway
were fun
pants
to watch.
and all. By the way, I hope I picked up every last piece of every broken plate.
I mean, you got almost all of it. Yeah, there was a couple pieces that like flew underneath something in pictures where they swept it up. I mean, there was very little of anything left. So you're good.
Okay,
it was a lot better than having to sweep up all Grandpa's ashes.
I'm not apologizing for that either.
As you shouldn't, because it was hilarious and worth it.
Well, I'm just telling you, I absolutely, no kidding, was taking some of those plates and bashing them onto my head, my forehead, this and that, after people were like, yeah, I'm not going to dine with you. And I said, what? You know what? This is your plate. Forget you. And I went ahead and broke it. Pieces went flying. And it was controlled chaos of breaking stuff.
It was fucking awesome. I loved it. And dude, absolutely loved hanging out with Tyler too. He's awesome.
Oh yeah, even though and cracked me in the thigh. Yeah. Tyler, I know you're not apologizing for this, but I'm just saying. Ow. Can I also tell you that Friday night we went down and I realized I had a headlight out because I got to a traffic light and looked into the reflection on the car in front of me. I was like,
well, damn.
I have L now, and I always thought they were so damn annoying coming at you. I don't care now because I have them.
Right, I've been thinking about switching those myself, actually.
AutoZone, $100 for lifetime LED bulbs.
Oh yeah.
I mean, $100. As long as you're going to keep that car for a while. The other one is like 70-some bucks, and that is a 3-year warranty.
Probably just go with the $70 ones.
And I found out that the ones I got have little fans in the light bulbs, and every time
that makes sense. Yeah.
It's got a little fan that runs. That way, number one, it helps cool all the system, and it pulls a little amperage. I'm pulling enough amperage, I don't have a headlight out.
That's awesome.
So that's my fun fact of the week.
That is a good fun fact.
Did you hear about, unfortunately, did you hear about the fatal over in Dark County last couple of days?
I didn't actually.
So, unfortunately, there was a fatal. There's so many more questions than there are answers, and it's terrible because the girl that got ejected from the car was one of the Sydney Hunt Woods workers.
Oh my God, man.
So they're dealing with that. There's there's a lot of stuff that hasn't really come out yet, so I don't want to say much to anyone, but I just,
of course.
man, my heart goes out to a lot of people. That's a tough that's a tough one when the car goes and has such a high speed that it actually flips and ejects.
Oh my god, yeah, definitely our hearts go out. Y'all, if anyone from over there hears this and you guys need anything, please don't hesitate to say something.
I know that there's sadness and there's closure in something when there's a passing, because now they don't have to suffer with long time effects and this and that. It's sad to happen, but the blessing is that they don't have to. It gets really dark in some people's eyes, but you know what? As a person that has watched many people suffer, you don't want that.
No, I mean, I totally get where you're coming from. I think it's kind of a beautiful sentiment when you stop and think about it.
Yes, of course, you want to go home and you want that person to go home and walk through the door. But if you're not going to get that, and there's a situation of quality of life, and I'm going to put that quality of life, that right there is the biggest part.
Damn right it is.
So, my heart goes out to people. Hopefully, everybody's got an opportunity to just look at everybody and say, hey, we're sorry for your loss, and, but hopefully one of these days there's a lot more answers to the questions that were being asked.
Definitely.
So, but that's my little terrible report. My other wonderful report, in a way, is that the National Weather Service has sent out a whole list of different places that they are going to have the weather spotter classes, and Montgomery County's going to have theirs down at Miami Valley again. You ever been to one of those, Raz?
I have indeed.
So, for anybody that's not been to these things, last year we did a podcast right after I got done with it, and the whole thing is, National Weather Service is the one that puts out all the information. They're the ones that put out the data. Your news network gets these models. Your news network looks them over, but they're pretty much going to go with what the National Weather Service is kind of looking at, unless they've got a little bit more of a Doppler radar closer. And these classes are just absolutely one of those things that they're trying their hardest to educate people. That way they don't look at something that's being posted and be like, oh, well, tomorrow they're supposed to have one and it got canceled because we got weather coming in. Now, Friday, you might be able to do a weather spotter also.
I don't know. I have not looked to find them. I have figured out how to become a children's sleep ambassador. But
Oh,
I have
yeah.
not looked into that yet.
Yeah, absolutely. Do a little research into that. If it's you might be able to take online class where you are.
I just saw the scrolling text on the bottom.
Only one way to find out.
What is it?
What's that?
just saw the scrolling text on the bottom that says, "My doctor told me to take 2 a day." Thanks, Dr. Raz, and I have no idea what we're talking about.
That's Xanoff. You're down to killing one person a day.
Okay, gotcha.
You're the one that put it up.
No, I did not.
Did you know that? It wasn't me. It was somebody who has the ability. I am not the one.
I haven't been logged in from my phone into the account.
Somebody said it in there. No, I put it up, but I mean, you're the one that put it in. One day as a joke.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, that sounds like fun for today. Let's add it.
Okay, because I was like, I don't have the ability to do anything today.
I know what 2 is in reference to, actually. It's Bofus.
Oh.
Both of these nuts.
I put whenever he had admin access.
So, I gotta see a killer whale
Okay,
today.
Raz. You're going to have to...
Hold on, one thing at a time. Oh, I'll explain that first. So, I was actually invited by some of the most amazing horror writers out there in the indie circles to be one of the guests for the World Book event. It's going to be on March 5th at 6 p.m. Eastern on the Discord. There's a link to the Discord channel actually on that flyer. So when we post it, just go to that link on that day. I get a 25-minute live interview to talk about my writing and a lot of stuff. I am probably the least qualified author in this list, and could not be more absolutely just ecstatic to have been thought about, let alone invited. So that's definitely something I'll be there for that whole event, just as a guest. But I'll be doing a live interview during it as well. So, yay!
That's awesome.
And yes, that is me posing with my pipe and guide hat, which is my new grunge sea captain look character I'm doing for Tough for Wrestling these days.
I've been sharing that since I saw it.
They call me Timu Popeye now. It's great.
You know what? Yeah.
I mean, I went from Hot McFoley to Timu Popeye. It was quite a journey. Oh no, that's different. This is Sea Captain Raz, grunge Sea Captain Raz. Similar to Amish Raz, they're cousins.
So, are you saying that you are rated R?
I am.
Yeah, there's my killer whale I seen today.
That's awesome. Context? Is that on a train?
Oh yeah.
That is on a hopper.
Oh yes, and as per law, because author friend of mine and I looked into this. If you are the person who had done this, if you would like to claim it, we would happily give you all the credit, and we'll even put you in the newsletter. But if not, this is a really cool thing that was on a train because we love trains. Please continue, gentlemen.
Yeah, I will also tell you, if you look at the top of that railroad car, that is red urea, which I've never seen red urea, but someone bought red urea. It came into our facility where I work, and it was super awesome because that is a coating. And when I seen it, I really thought, I was really thinking that red urea was actually treated seeds for planting.
Huh.
Because you color pre-treated seeds. So yeah, fun agriculture thing right there. Hopefully you're agriculture fans, and if not, sorry to tell you, you're a fan when you eat something.
Oh yeah, I am not only a fan, I am grateful But also now I have a new question. Well, repeat question because there's a difference between you telling me and Dante and you being on air saying it. Please tell us the differences in ureas that you have worked with, what they're used for, and where they go.
And how they're related to diarrhea.
So urea is actually um, it's a type of fertilizer that we use, and you are able to take it onto applicators and put it across fields, and um, that puts some of the nutrients into it. There's also potash and a whole bunch of other stuff. And one of the things that we was able to get this year was pure white
Sorry.
potash. Pure white potash, which potash usually has a red or a pink tint to it based on where you get it from the earth and how much iron is in the ground. So that was really odd to see that, but it's more pure. And if you're a farmer, um, you know all these different things from MAP, DAP, urea, potash, uh, and you even know like different things with sulfur mixes. And then these are all very important things to be putting on the ground, in the ground for crops to grow the best that they possibly can.
So I have a follow up question about the red urea. How does it get red?
So that's actually a coating that gets put on it. When the urea gets through a system, it'll spray and mix this coating in with it. We also have a coating that goes on it at my facility that turns it blue or turns it green.
So the
And
red is like a kind of dye almost in the coating.
kind of, it's a protective coating, and some of the coating will help it break down slower. That way, the nutrient isn't like lost right off the bat. And it just depends
Okay.
on how everything is. Apparently, this guy ordered this shipment to be sent to us, and he's going to pay us to hold on to it until he comes to get it.
So then actually you would call this dyed urea.
Yes, it would be kind of dyed urea. I see what you did there.
That's the only reason I was asking questions. I was just trying to circle back around to diarrhea.
I mean, yes, you're absolutely right.
See,
Um,
we got to learn and laugh.
well, you know that diarrhea is hereditary, right?
It is.
Yeah, it's in your genes.
These are the jokes, people. He'll be here all week. Tip your waitress.
So, circling back to this whole thing on Saturday night, you did you hear about the boyfriend and the girlfriend incident?
I did. I did.
So we had a wonderful gentleman that had to tie his shoe. If you tie, I apologize for the train. I can't control it. But
Are you stuck behind the train?
what's that?
Like, are you stuck on the wrong side of the tracks to where you're going with the train, or is it just going by your house?
No, it's actually going through the village, and um, I am like less than a block away from it. But
Okay.
it's yeah, the noisy part's already through. Um, so the guy actually went ahead and was tying his shoe, and I got one of the little rubber bands I was using for my beard, and I stuck it out to him, and he grabbed it, looked up at me, and was still holding it like, "What's this for?" And I start screaming, and I told him, "Oh my gosh, I wasn't ready for this. Yes, I will marry you. Yes." And his girlfriend his girlfriend absolutely got mad because apparently they've been dating. Congratulations, been dating for 7 years, and he's never proposed to her.
Oh fuck, man! I didn't hear about that part of it. I just heard that someone had proposed to you with a rubber band. That's all
Uh,
I'd heard. That's epic.
I actually had four of them propose to me, but
That's epic.
one was so awesome because I wasn't quite sure what was going to happen. I mean, she went in the hot pissed off, and he went in the hot like no. I just and apparently that was a sore subject.
Apparently, I'm surprised I didn't get a review about it yet or an email. If so, I will just respond with LOL.
I I I don't know how they came out of the haunt if they were all goody goody two shoe afterwards, but
I mean, she
he.
might have left them in there. We do have a couple new props I don't recognize.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. She was not thrilled. She was not happy. He he went just to tell her no. And it's like, oh, you got commitment issues.
Oh shit!
I mean, it was bad. I was just like, you've been
But you got to
dating
lean
for.
into it. You're in character. You got to lean into it.
I looked at her. I said, I don't know what made me better. Maybe he just likes my fluff. And she was like eyeballing him and fucking pissed. And all I could say is, this is going so well for me, but I kind of feel bad for this guy.
Oh yeah.
Awkward.
Yeah, that was
For a
my
big
Saturday.
guy with gloves, rubber gloves, a bucket of chicken wings, and tearaway pants.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I was trying to, I was trying to be like all sweet. I was like, "Come on, sweetie, you want to come sit with me at the table? We're supposed to get married." And more times I would say married, you could read it in her face. She was about ready to beat the hell out of him. And I was
I
like,
gotta know,
"Well,
were your pants on or off during this? I gotta know.
um, they were off."
It just makes it so much better.
Yep, I had my shorts uh, attached with my suspenders during that, and oh man, there was
The only
also
way it could have been better is if you had had the tearaways on, and then right after that, you ripped them off in that moment. And said yes.
well, actually, there is a girl that is dating a guy, and this guy was there with his mom, and he was introvert so freaking bad, and he wanted to go to the haunt through the haunt that way he could see his girlfriend do her thing. And I was making him so uncomfortable. And then finally, I ripped my pants off in front of him. And you would have thought that he was about ready to drop on the ground and have a grand ball seizure.
I actually know exactly whose boyfriend that was, dude. That's fucking hilarious.
Oh, he was like, "Can you please?" I was like, "No." I was like, "I really like you." And he's like, no. And I said, yes. So, yeah, she picked a good one. Can't say
Yeah,
nothing bad about him. He did a fine job. He was like freaking the hell out. He wanted to be gone.
that's so funny.
And that's the beautiful thing about haunted houses. You never know what you're going to get into.
Oh no, then we had Jordan from Kings Island, Butch aka Pork Chop over there in the bayou at the Dead and Breakfast, and he was like also wearing pretty revealing clothing and doing similar acts. He was giving people, I think, a lap dance. Well, not an actual, full on lap dance, but a pretend lap dance. But he was also having them draw hearts on his chest and stomach.
Okay. Kudos to Nick. Kudos to him. Talking about his mother, his mother, sister, daughter is all the same person.
Right? Yeah. Yep. That was the act from Bayou.
Wow. The entire thing he said was just like, what?
I really pushed him into that one. Like they were making the joke before, because that's yeah. And I was trying to get them to take it like way farther than that. I was very proud of how far they took it.
Oh yeah, I mean, but congratulations. My daughter still cannot make it completely through. The pumpkin got her.
Oh, dude, she was fantastic
Aw.
in line. Her and I even did an act for people when I was out there. I absolutely loved her being there and acting, man.
She wasn't acting; she was playing with balloons.
Dude, when I was out there, she was acting like and like actually interacting with the crowd and making them do stuff, and was making me do stuff, and I played along.
Well,
People
that's
thought it was
awesome.
funny.
Yeah, that's awesome because she was playing with balloons the entire time I seen her. It's like,
Yeah,
hey, you
yeah.
want to come? And she goes, I think I need to say hello to these people. And she would go run out with the balloons.
Oh yeah, she was making people dance apparently as well over in Key Line.
Well, that's good. That's good. And then
No,
they were.
seriously, that was such a special moment to get to share that with her. That was so fucking cool.
I got so many pictures with people, and I made so many people take pictures with their friends, choking them. It's like it's Valentine's
So
Day. Show your love and appreciation. Choke them.
Look back on
when
these
am I
pictures
going to
later
get
for
this
therapy.
year's updated one?
Updated what?
One for this year because I need an updated one because I have this.
Oh, they're all over Facebook. But
Yes.
my shirt did not get greasy and this and that. Um, I I actually regret some of the consumption of some of the wings because what Rez was talking about came to visit me on Sunday.
Called the
Yep.
dyed urea.
It was it was not good for my body.
No.
But it was good for Honey Glaze's body.
No, it wasn't. He was starting to have gut aches.
Oh no.
Like, yeah. But on the 13th, I've got to make dog food and eat that.
Yeah.
That's going to be at Haunted Town Hall. He already knows it's coming.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you guys are up on the 13th and 14th, if we end up not doing the 13th and only do the 14th, I might try to come up and see you guys.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
So that's why I
That'd
had a
be
chance to
awesome.
even go through it all.
Yep. But yeah, I know the 13th I'll be there.